So what do you want to know with regard to materialized view from me?
Why its requirement, first
Okay.
thing, and there is some condition on commit on refresh, when it's required on commit and when it's required on refresh.
Okay, so when it is required is first your doubt, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll see this. Have you heard these terms, aggregated, summarized data by any chance? It generally people do it in data warehousing environment. Okay, data warehousing environment means a lot of data will be there, historical data, archive data, whatever term you call, huge volumes of data will be there. Okay, so I have taken one example. Suppose some application, they are analyzing the sales trends. Okay, how the sales are happening, something like that. So they have one table, daily sales information is kept in daily sales table. Okay, in this table, just for the discussion sake, it is 50 GB. Okay, and now the requirement is from the client, display monthly sales. Okay, from sales table. How do you do this? Tell me, what steps do you follow? Display monthly sales from daily sales table.
We will write the query for the monthly sales.
Yeah, you will sum up for each month wise, right?
Correct.
So 50 GB data is there. So and the client gives a requirement that report data should be displayed in less than 1 minute. Do you think is it possible?
No.
No, right? Because definitely it will take more time because it has to do a group by and also order by, all those things will be there because it's a sales table, every day record will be there. So each month means suppose if it is June, entire June daily sales records has to be summed up. So in that way it has to do for all the whatever timeline is given by the client. Okay. So definitely it is not possible. I will tell you, in one MNC I was working as a data architect. I was doing the data modeling and everything. As part of the requirements, they have given such requirement. And they say that most of the reports it has to be run less than 1 minute. That was the requirement given by the client. It's a real requirement which I kept it on the slide. Okay. So as you said, it is right. It is if we are writing a query, summing up using group by, all those things, definitely it is difficult to get in less than a minute. So how will you handle? Tell me what are the possible solutions as per whatever you have seen the various project environments. So what I am asking is a report which displays monthly sales from daily sales table data, and it should be displayed within less than a minute. So what are the possible solutions?
I have tuned according to the PGA and SGA.
Assuming that you can't touch PGA and SGA, I am making it more complex so that you will come up with more solutions. Okay. So SGA, PGA, it's already exhausted. You can't touch it. You can't increase it in a way. So any other guess? As a DBA, what you are thinking is correct. Okay. It's one of the possible thing. And another scenario I am telling. If data need to be replicated from one database to another database, regular time periods, how will you handle this one? That question anyway I'll discuss, the first one. The second question I'm asking, if data need to be replicated as is from one database to another database at regular time periods, how will you handle?
It's happened by the data guard.
Okay, assuming that client says I can't buy, I don't have money, so I can't buy data guard. Now tell me, any other thing? Because it so happens when you become a senior person giving technical data solutions as a data architect or whatever it is, term can be anything. The client says I don't have money, so I can't buy data guard license. It happens generally.
So we can use the create table and select?
No, it is regular time period. You have to automate it, right? It is maybe every 3 days once it is happening. Every time you can't manually say that create table as select star from. See, DBA means, to the possible extent we have to lessen our work by automating or by using Oracle features or by some scripts, because whatever solutions you have given as a client, I am telling as a client, it is not I'm telling no, I don't want DBA to sit and give this command create table as select from. So can you tell?
Then we need to take the export on daily basis and on the query level.
No, export also, how will you schedule export import?
We can schedule by the timing we export.
Yeah, using which tool you will schedule, which method you will schedule.
We can create the shell script.
I'm telling mine is Windows environment. I don't want OS level to happen. I want everything, it should happen in the database level, not at the OS level. I'm just making the problem as more complex, that's all. Whatever possibilities you are coming out, there are definitely possibilities, solutions, but I'm making it more complex. So I say, please do it in the database level, not at the OS level. Because once you write shell script, it is OS level, right? Am I correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Do it at the database level rather than at OS level. Is my requirement clear? Don't do it at the OS level, because PowerShell or Oracle, sorry, Unix shell script it's OS level. OS level you are scheduling. I'm telling, please do it at the database level. So these are the some practical scenarios I just said. So one is daily sales, this one monthly, this one, okay. And this you did not come up with this, and this one you gave me some possible solutions, data guard and also the Unix shell script or Windows PowerShell, which I am telling it doesn't suit to my requirement as a client, okay. So here comes the scope of materialized views. This is one of the solution. So materialized view, it is a built-in data refresh process. You can see views are built-in data refresh process which can provide an automatic update or repopulation of materialized view without any programming on the part of the DBA. So you need not do any scheduling or anything. You just need to create materialized view, and you have to say when do you want to refresh all those things and how do you want to do it. So in the first scenario, if you take the sales table data, that one, so for displaying monthly sales, once the in the data warehouses, data will be populated based on their loading mechanism. So once data comes into the sales table, after that your materialized view will get refreshed after the summarization. So we need not sit and click on something or write a command. We create a materialized view and it will take care of it. You can see some example: create materialized view, build immediate means immediately it will happen, refresh force on demand as select star from. This query you can write whatever you want, okay. It's simple query which I have written, but you can write that summarizing of that daily sales. If you don't want immediate refresh, then you can schedule that whatever it is, okay. They have given so many options, that options you can use it. So in that way, this first, so already materialized view is created on monthly sales. So data will be calculated and kept it. When client tries to displace, it displays on the materialized view. It won't. So in that way you can get it in less than a minute, right? Okay. So, yeah. Next, coming to the second question, if data need to be replicated as is from the database, here also same thing. Once the data is populated in one database table, you create a materialized view. It will get refreshed. So you will get as is. The situation is from ODS to warehousing environment. Sometimes we replicate the data. So if you don't have data guard, etc., all those things. See, data guard internally it uses materialized views only. Internally, okay.
Okay.
Now you got data guard. Actually, when you work in 8i, 9i, all those things, people used to do manually all those things, because in the new versions they have given, they have improvised that feature. So it is a built-in data refresh process. It automatically happens based on whatever. Do you want immediate refresh or do you want scheduled refresh? All those things. The data is materialized view, can be partitioned. You can partition. There are so many features they have come up with. Okay. So whatever is happening at the database level, which is not visible to the user, everything is happening at the database level. End user, user who is running the report, they are not aware of it. They think that, okay, they are selecting from the table only. Okay. They think like that. So whichever version you are working, please check the documentation. What are the features? So if you see the pictorial representation, this is detailed data, means as example is daily data. So you can either schedule it or manual refresh, and this goes to the materialized view, and end user will be selecting data from this summarized materialized view, not from the detailed data. Okay. So this is one of the use of materialized view. Okay. So this is the need of materialized view with respect to the need wise, That's what I said. The client comes and says, two case studies I have shown you. One is the summarizing and other one is, refreshing the data from one database to another database.
Okay.
Yeah, what is the difference between view and materialized view? Can you guess?
In materialized view, you can store the data permanently, and in view, it's only depression.
Yes, it only logical query. Actually, when a user uses, that time only it will calculate everything. But materialized view, it actually stores the data permanently there. Okay, so this is the major difference. View means it's only actually we are giving a different name to the query. That's all. Instead of a big query, the people think that okay, they're as if they're retrieving from a table. Okay, so those are the differences from the views are it's a logical table based on one or more tables. Materialized view, it is actually store the data here. Okay. View does not contain data. Materialized view contains the data. The tables upon which a view is based are called base tables. Okay. Here, right? It gets refreshed once the source table is data is inserted or updated. The same changes are propagated to the materialized view also. Okay. This is simple examples. So the advantages are summarization. Mostly performance wise these are useful. Yeah, performing data summarization, sums, average, all those. So, and also CPU intensive calculations, you can do it off peak hours so that when user really performs that, they will not see the performance hitch. Replicating and distributing data. Okay. So when you are not having your data guard etc, you can use for, suppose if a small client comes, I mean to say when they have a very low budgets, they have only some 5-6 tables to be replicated. For that they will not go for data guard, right? So for that 5-6 tables you can use materialized view. So that is what once you become a senior as a data architect or whatever senior where you give designs of database designs etc, that time you should be ready with more than one solution. In the meetings especially, because they say the way I was asking you in the beginning, it will be like that only. No, this will not work out because of this problem. No, it will not work out. So to the possible extent, we should be ready with the different solutions. Worst case anyway, we'll take out time and we will do the research and give it to them. So is it materialized view clear?
Yeah, no concern.
Okay.